was born in India. I spent my childhood or the formative years traveling through India with my dad's work. Being a girl in India is kind of different. Girls are expected to be super kind of either demure or very gentle. As an engineering student, you'd be working on projects or you'd be putting up a big production, but the girls were expected to be back in their rooms by, say, I think I recall it was like 10 p.m. or something, whereas the boys could stay out. The other thing, in addition to gender based in India, you feel is also colorism. So a lot of the rest of my family is light skinned compared to me. And people ask you straight to the face, I mean, why she's so dark? I've seen my parents feel this question many times. Why would you spend so much to send your daughter to one of the best engineering colleges when you know this is a girl, she's going to get married, you've got to pay for her dowry? That also showed me that it's not only your job to lead your life and do it in a good way, but also create more awareness for equity, equality across the board. So by the time I graduated, I had a good kind of knowledge of how do you operate in a corporate environment. We moved to Melbourne and I started working for telecommunications. Again, in a different environment, I was facing such a lot of backlash and resistance because you're smart, because you're a woman, because you're brown, and because you're educated. So setting up those kind of huge programs and building this pipeline of diverse talent, that was for me as a group leader for human capital was powerful. And then what does the disruptor do? We decide to move to Silicon Valley. And I got my first role as a temp at VMware. Google reached out, and Google being Google, I didn't even ask what role. And now this is my kind of third role at Google. But it's super humbling that you come into a new country, you've got about close to 20 years of work experience, and literally people tell you you've got to start your thing from scratch. Who's the sponsor in your life? Who are the mentors that you have? Who are the peers from whom you want to kind of learn? So create your own board of directors.